Well, I just wanted to say thank you for, taking the time out to show us the car, show us the equipment, and tell me about all the amazing things you and the team do.
Oh, not at all. Thank you so much for your incredible generosity, not just with donating both these vehicles, but also the 6 bits of kit that are so essential to us. We're really grateful, and thank you so much for providing this for our charity, because, as I say, without that we just couldn't perform the functions that we do.
I think you said you've been to sort of 300, but what of frequency do you get called out?
Looking at the figures, over the last year we've been to just over 300 jobs with Beep, but nearly a third of those were in the Allerdale Copeland area, around this area. So that's a significant chunk of our work is out here.
Sure. And do you normally get there before the ambulance? Is it the kind of ambulance crew that call for you?
When the 999 initially comes in, if the what we call the clinical incident hub at the ambulance service realise that somebody is what we would term big sick, so they have multiple injuries, they're very poorly, they will shout up for us. Generally speaking, we have somebody or several of us on call and available to respond pretty much 24/7. Right. But they just task us to the sickest of people. We don't tend to go to every single road traffic collision. We struggle sometimes to get enough ambulances or to even get an ambulance there. And there's been many a time where I've been first on scene and managed to start the interventions before the ambulance arrives.
What sort of benefit does having a car like this with the equipment bring to an area where we're clearly quite a far distance from, a major trauma centre?
So the whole aim of this service is to provide an extra level of medical input at the roadside, ideally stabilising the patient a bit more long before they get to hospital. Right. It can take quite a significant time to get somebody to Preston or Newcastle, which are our nearest major trauma centres. But if we can stabilise them a little bit more at the roadside, then their outcomes are so much better. We like to think we're bringing a bit of the A&E to the roadside. Yeah. We couldn't do what we do without the level of medical equipment and without these vehicles.